I'm Lottie.
And I'm Mark.
And this is
Showtime Shenanigans.
That was all one note today. That wasn't very exciting. We're inside with the doors open.
Yes.
Because it decided to rain.
But
so we had to go inside. How exciting is that?
I know. But it's weirdly sunny though for a rainy day.
Yeah, it's really bright today, and like it'll rain for like 20 minutes, and then it'll stop, and then it'll go, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Don't want to risk it, you know.
We've come inside,
which is for its own dangers and its own echoes.
Yes.
The last time we sat here was when we interviewed Georgina Castle.
At this bit, yeah.
Yeah. Last time it was Grace, now it's that
Grace
corner.
was there. Jodie was upstairs.
Yeah, exactly. Been here for last time I was sat there though, so this feels slightly weird.
We're on. Yeah, because outside I was sat on the right.
Yeah.
On our right, and you were sat on the left. So we've just done it the same.
So quickly before we start the video, we did not get the job.
No, we're not working at Les Mis.
So we're over it now. I'm over it.
Yeah, we're over it.
I had my day of boycotting the show, despising it.
Unfollowed and then refollowed because he was like, wait, I like this show, hang on. We've booked to go and see it though, so it's very exciting. And 6. It's very exciting. So
we've got a very exciting week next week, so I'm sure there'll be a review.
Yeah, let's do a review. That'd be fun. Review of theatre back. Yeah. Oh yes, when as you're watching, you're allowed inside. Theatres are open.
You might have already seen a show.
You might have already seen. We will have seen a show when this comes out. 2 shows. We get to see Les Mis. I'm so excited. Yes, but we didn't get the job at being front of house again, which sad times. But the comeback's
you
coming
win some,
back.
you lose some.
Yes.
I've applied for every other job on the West End.
The comeback's coming back in July, so we might go back there. That'd be nice. I'm going to apply. Are you going to apply?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just checking. That'd be awesome. Just me and Ellie on our lonesome.
Because Sophie's not having that, the dish.
Oh rude. She has
dude.
other plans.
Do you know what my plans are for September yet?
Hey?
Do you know what my plans for September are yet?
What do you mean her plans?
She said she has plans for September.
Oh, I got a clue.
Okay.
That sounded like a really forced laugh. Ow, I just hit the table.
So today's episode is once again
a YOLO episode because we haven't planned anything.
we just haven't done the work to do one.
Yeah, we've planned what we want the episodes to be, but we just haven't done them. We haven't done the work. We haven't put the effort in. Because
we've had a hard month, okay?
Times are hard for dreamers when their dreams do not come true. Anyway, so it's just, do you know what? There's a Panny D. I have no energy to do anything, if I'm honest.
Indeed.
So I'm really sorry you get terrible episodes, but...
Well, I feel like these episodes are kind of fun though, because it's what it used to be like before we really over-planned it.
We didn't over-plan, we just planned more, because it felt like we were running out of things to say in our sort of episodes, where we had like, the first half we had a planned thing, and then we had the rest of it being like nothing. We sort of ended up chatting rubbish, and I felt like we needed to plan more, but now I don't have the energy to plan, so we've gone back.
Especially when we did it over Zoom.
Zoom, it needs to be
harder
planned.
It's harder to read the vibe.
Read the vibe of the other person, exactly. The vibe we're going for today is cannot give an F.
And high
depression and...
I'm joking. We're very happy.
We're okay.
I mean, do not judge Lottie by her very dark nails and her black hoodie. She's doing really well.
Being an emo. They're blue, they're not black. But you just can't tell because I did 2 coats and it's quite dark. Can you see?
They might as well.
Look at that, steady hand.
There is like a bit of a shimmer of a blue.
Oh, keep doing. I need to stay away from the table, hands above the table at all times, so that I don't hit it. Right then, shall we just do segments and then get going?
I guess so, yes. Shall we do my fun fact first, as I'm doing the after the hour today as well?
You've got Liverpool at the end, but okay.
I know.
The dog's just fully sleeping on the floor.
He's a happy little bunny.
Can't be comfortable.
He actually really is. I've tried.
Go.
I haven't. Anyway, so my fun fact of this week is how Mr. Stephen Schwartz came up with the idea for the musical, I guess. So he was on
the musical.
Yeah, so he's on holiday. Well, Wicked.
What musical? There you go.
I just assume everyone would know what musical, but
yeah, but he's done more than one.
I know.
Oh.
Anyway, so he discovered the book of of Wicked whilst on vacation in Hawaii in 1996.
Oof, I was not born.
No, not for another 4 years. Anyway, when a friend mentioned the book to him, he started reading it, and as soon as he got home, he started to get the rights for it so he could turn it into a musical.
He wasted no time. I mean, it took 8
You
years
have to get
to
the rights,
actually
and you have
come
to
onto
think
Broadway.
of a plan for it and read throughs and yada yada.
Dog, that's not the place to eat.
Why have you found a biscuit all of a sudden? The rudeness, the audacity.
Get out.
Sit.
I'm not a dog person, if you can tell. Yeah, he didn't waste any time, really,
No,
did he?
he was
as soon
like,
as he heard the idea.
He was like, aha.
Oh.
I guess strike while the iron's hot.
Exactly.
And as others say, I am while the iron's hot too.
I know why the iron's hot. Yeah, that's such a dad joke.
It's a Stevie joke.
Anyway. It's a Stevie joke. Yeah, but she tells dad jokes, that's the point. Anyways.
Fab.
The key change of the week. Key change of the week is My House from Matilda.
What a show.
What a show. I want to go and see it again.
Me too. It's been
been
way
announced?
too long. Yes.
Oh, it has. Oh, good. I'm thrilled. Are you good?
It's just been way too long since I don't think I saw it. The last time I saw it was 2014, 15.
Oh, I saw it in 2019.
I know.
With Naomi.
We were going to go see it actually, weren't we? We were planning to go see it last year.
Yeah, in our little week away.
Yeah,
of seeing shows, and then it didn't. I think it was really expensive when we wanted to go.
And also it ended up being one of the days it's going to be how YOLO shoot. We were going to try and rush it, weren't we?
Yeah, I think it was going to be on the Saturday, and then they made us work because we couldn't have all the days off. That was it. But we were going to see Mary Poppins as well.
But
we actually booked that.
We ended up seeing that later on and getting better seats, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, we got upgraded. Anyway,
we went from back of the grand to being middle of the stalls.
Row F of the stalls. No, it was row M.
But it was great. Mary Poppins flew right over us.
It's so big. It's such a big theatre. I've never been in there before.
No, it is huge. Isn't
I didn't realise. I didn't think of Mary Poppins necessarily being a show that needs a massive theatre. I know she flies, but
it's a massive. there is a lot of now. I knew there'd be a lot of dance numbers.
Just the set, as it were. I looked and I was like, oh, we walked in. I saw the set and I was like, oh, well, yeah.
But also, they brung all the houses. They made houses and put them around the edge to make it so it dragged it out.
Yeah, it makes it look a lot bigger than the actual stages, but even still,
it is a big theatre.
So My House basically is at 2 minutes 45-ish, and Miss Honey's singing a song, and then it's
I feel
wow.
I am warmed by this.
I'm really sorry, everyone that actually listens to this podcast, because oh my gosh! Wait, no, I have a thing. You do Act with the Hour first, and then I have a thing to say.
Do you finish what you're saying about My House?
Well, that's kind of it. I don't actually know the lyrics to that song, but it is a bop, and I recommend you singing it, hearing it, listening. Go and see Matilda. Act with the Hour, go. Oh la la.
This week's actor of this hour is the legendary Benjamin Platt.
I wouldn't say he's a legend yet. He's great, but he's not done enough to be considered a legend.
Clearly. Yeah.
Mark struggled to find.
Not struggled, stuff. But so he's most known for Evan in Evan Hansen, and for playing Benji in Pitch Perfect.
1, 2, and 3.
Just 1, 2.
Is he not in the third
all the lads
one?
were not in the third one.
I can't remember. I've only watched it twice, so.
Get on that. Anyway, so his theatre roles include Winthrop Poe in The Music Man when he was, I think, 7 years old.
As in the one that Hugh Jackman's going to be in. That Music Man. That's the show. Okay, just checking.
But when it was somewhere else, obviously, because it was a lot of years ago. Jean Valjean in The Kids Les Mis.
Ah, Kids Les Mis, love it.
Because icon. He played Elder Arnold Cunningham in The Book of Mormon in Chicago in the tryouts, and then in 2012. and then brought it. And then when it went to Broadway, obviously Josh Gad took it over, and then he came back in 2014 and he played the role again.
So Ben Platt could have been on that original cast album as well. If Josh Gad hadn't.
I know, but what can you do?
I mean, Josh Gad's pretty good.
But then you never know. If Ben did that, he might have ended up being Olaf rather than Josh Gad.
I wouldn't have.
Because that's how Josh Gad got to know the writers for Frozen. Cause
I feel like Ben's more of a Elder Price than Elder Cunningham, though. I can't really think of him as a.
I watched some Boots and he's quite good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's very good. I've seen like some clips, but he doesn't look like the kind of person that would be Cunningham, like the silly one that like kind of is like.
I think because he's quite awkward and like, yeah, you know.
When was Evan? Like 2017, 16?
Yes, 17.
Ah, yes, when all the awards were. Okay, brilliant. Carry on.
Cool. Yeah. Anyway, and then later on, he then played Evan from in the Evan, obviously, from the first read-throughs of it when it was just like a project by Pasek and Paul.
He did the whole shebang.
Literally was there from the word go until it was birthed onto Broadway.
And he was there for quite a while as well.
I
he
think
did
a
it
year
for a
and
long
a half,
time.
Whatever it was. Anyway, so fair to that poor man, his voice had been through the mill by the time we finished with Evan.
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
he'd been doing it for a long, long time.
He's had a bit of a not singing break because he then did an album and everything, but like a Broadway break.
A Broadway break because it's not 7 days a week, luckily. Anyway, we'll get on to that in a minute. He's also been in films and TV such as Peyton Hallmark in The Politician.
I still need to watch that.
It's very good. There are 2 seasons out on Netflix.
I was going to say, is it Netflix?
Yeah, 2 seasons on Netflix.
My Netflix isn't working. I still can't figure out what's happening. I need a new laptop is the actual answer, but I just don't have the money for it because DMT did not really hire me, so I don't have the money to buy a laptop.
Pitch Perfect 1 and 2, obviously, playing Benji, who's the magic guy.
The awkward, nerdy one.
Once again. And obviously, he's now playing Evan in the Evan Hansen movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I feel. Is it having singing in it, I assume? Okay, good. So at least, we'll have Ben's epic voice in the movie. I just feel he's just a bit older. He's a bit old for everyone.
Anyway, so he then created his own albums. His own album, Sing to Me just Instead. He's also writing a second one at the moment. Releasing, I think, his first song for the album, Imagine, or might it just be a random.
It might be just a rando one.
But if you haven't listened to it, go on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to your music, or your podcast. You should listen to that because it's just epic.
It is pretty good.
He's quite a good writer.
He sang it the other day on not SNL. Was it SNL? Or Jimmy Fallon?
Jimmy Fallon. He was on Jimmy Fallon, I think, a couple of days ago. But so he's done that. He also did a world tour with his album Sing to Me Instead, which is now on Netflix as well, so you can watch that, which is pretty sexy. Well. Highly recommend. It's quite good. There's also they've done a deluxe album and has some of the recordings from that, and they're great. So highly recommend listen to that album as well.
I think I've listened to it.
He was involved in the creative process of Alice by Heart, which is another story about Alice in Wonderland.
I know, I've listened to it.
Wonderland.
WandaVision. Oh, it's trash.
Anyway, so
yeah.
If you haven't listened to that, I highly recommend. It's quite interesting.
Now I just think about Marvel.
Wrong podcast for you. Anyway,
Mark, you got me started.
So, because he's such a legend, he's obviously accrued a lot of awards.
Yeah.
Look at me going using funny sentences.
Accrued.
So he's won an Obie award.
An Obie?
An Obie?
Oh,
an
Obie?
Obie?
Close to you, I'm sorry.
I'm making hugs, so it's fine. We have to cautiously hug. Have you seen that TikTok of that girl that's like in oven mitts?
Abby Clark, yeah.
She's
like, we should do it at the end.
Awkwardly hug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cautious hugging.
Cool.
Still to come.
God, do you want to hug?
I feel like it now in the mood.
Okay. Cool. So, for distinguished performance by an actor.
Woohoo.
For obviously, these are all for Evan. Literally. So, yeah. A Tony Award for the Best Actor in a Musical. Drama League Award for Distinguished Performance. Lucille Lortel Awards.
Yeah.
Outstanding Lead Actor in a Musical. Broadway.com Audience Award for Favourite Leading Actor in a Musical, and also Favourite Onstage Play with Laura Dreyfus.
I was going to say I forgot her name. I wanted to say Lucy.
No.
That's our one.
Laura Dreyfus, who's also in The Politician.
Politician, yes. I did know that.
She's also in Glee.
Glee! That's what you missed on Glee.
He won a Grammy Award for the Best Musical Theatre Album.
Well, I mean, that would have been a collective award for everyone, but yeah.
But it's for Ben, so it's fine.
Epic.
And then he also won a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Musical Performance in a Daytime Programme with the cast of Dear Evan Hansen, with You'll Be Found, performed on The Today Show.
So he's won a fair few things.
He's been a busy boy.
Considering he's not been going that long. I mean,
he's been going since 2003. That was when he was a child.
Oh.
And then he just kind of...
Adult career, let's say 2012.
His adult things kind of
Book
from...
of Mormon or...
Wait, 2012,
when did Pitch Perfect the movie come out? Because I guess... Was that before Book of Mormon or what?
I think it was in the 2-year gap.
Oh. Okay. Alright then. Well, that was lovely. Thank you for that. Okay, the thing I was going to say was... so I go on Apple...
Also, like a drum roll there.
No, it's not very exciting. I go on Apple Podcasts every so often because I don't listen to my podcast there, but I just wanted to check everything was all dandy. Just make sure all our episodes are actually there, because that'd be really embarrassing. And you can see your reviews, but you can't actually see the review, like the comments. I'm assuming no one's written. I think they've just done stars of what they think of the podcast. But because I can't find anywhere how to actually see the reviews, like read the reviews.
They're probably not there.
That probably means they've just done stars and that's it.
Which is very grateful for.
We average at a 4.2, I think, stars, which isn't too bad.
Someone like rated as a 1, so really dragged us down.
There's one review that's a 1, and I just want to know. I just want to know who it is. Why didn't you write a comment?
Oh.
Not who, I mean, like, why? We need to know what we can improve on.
It probably was the first episode where it just wind, because we filmed outside and the mic wasn't working properly.
Yeah, they probably were like, right, I'm going to do this properly, I'm going to start from the beginning. And they listened to the first 4 episodes, and they're like, oh, their mic is trash.
Yeah.
And then we sorted it out.
Yeah.
Look, you live and you learn. We weren't going to re-record because that's no effort. We'd already done
3 episodes. Like
3 or 4 episodes, yeah. So, that's my news for the week.
Also, we've got listens from around the globe.
Yeah! I had another look on
Spotify?
The uploader platform. The platform Acast is the one. Anchor was the old one. But I think they only operate, like, they only offer, like, monetization or whatever in America. And I was like, if we get big, I'm not dealing with that. So we just switched over to Acast. Not that we'll ever get monetization, because... But
if you want to, like, share with your friends and make people listen to us and get our, like, subscriptions and views up, we'd love it. We'd love a good brand deal. Could you imagine?
Oh, a brand deal. Even a brand deal. Like, not even being paid, just like a brand deal to get free stuff. That'd be really
10% off your theatre tickets when you use code Shenanigans.
Code Lottie and Mark 2021 for 10% off.
Make it happen.
Manifest. I manifested.
You did.
Like, last July, I tweeted and I said, #Lucy Jones for Fontaine 2021. And look what's happened.
Manifesting on Twitter now.
Manifest on Twitter, Mark and Lottie brand deal for podcast.
2022.
We're just becoming famous. 2022? We're already in May. I can't wait that long.
We gave it a year for Lucy. We've got to give it a year for us. Got to let the world sort its crap out, you know? Got a lot to go through first.
Discovered a new musical.
Did you?
Well, I didn't discover it. I found it ages ago and I finally listened to it.
Was that
Clinton the musical?
We had a fun morning this morning listening to it, haven't we?
I was listening to it. I was like, I sent Mark basically every song. I was like, oh my god.
She's like, you know what? Just listen to it. And I was like,
just do it.
I'm on it now at this point.
It's just about Hillary Clinton being the wife of Bill Clinton. And she starts off being like, oh, my husband is 2 people because he's got like 2 personalities or whatever. And it's like about their whole thing.
Like his politician, and then he's got his normal.
It's like his very sexual one by the sounds of the songs.
Oh yeah.
But then I think he had an affair, and the girl he was having an affair with sang a song.
Carrie Butler.
No, Carrie Butler didn't sing that. She was the other one. I think Carrie Butler played the wife.
Hillary.
Yeah, the wife. Wow. Yeah, Hillary. And then another girl played Monica.
Was that?
The
the
girl
Monica
that had the affair.
song.
So Monica's song, I highly recommend. Do you want to disclose the lyrics? Say the lyrics? Because I'm not going to.
I've effed the effing president.
I'm effing the
effing president.
Yeah. I mean, I can say
I'm
that.
fucking the fucking president.
It was very funny.
I honestly, when Lottie said
so
this,
stupid.
but like from the first like chord, I was like, "This is bop."
I was like, "Oh, this is quite good." And then
I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can listen to it enough to like remember the lyrics.
I've put a few songs in my musicals playlist. I have to say, there is a proper belter that Kerry does, doesn't she? Right at the end, like her last note, she's like,
"We love Kerry though, because Kerry's just Kerry. She
Kerry
does. Is she on the list?
I hope so.
She's not.
She better be an actor of the hour. I think we might have held back on a few of the girls because otherwise we'd run out of men.
We never did any men. Basically, we kind of did.
We started off doing girls with actor of the hours when we were making the list, not saying them, and then we were like, we should probably have some men in there. So when I researched them, I sort of do one man and then like 2 women, and then 1 man, 2 women, sort of thing, just to even it out. So every so often we actually do research a man because
we never do. So today was a lucky day, lads.
I mean, I say no. I've been planning it. We have been doing the men.
Did we do Ian McKellen last week as well?
Ian McKellen was. No, last week was Stephanie J. Block, then Bonnie Langford, and then Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks ago. God, that's so long ago.
What a time.
Yes. Any other things you've done recently? Or?
I've applied for 100 jobs. Actually, I need your help with writing a cover letter because I'm very stressed.
Oh God.
Just reading through it to make sure it makes actual
I can read through it. Yeah, that's good. What for? You don't have to say the company, but like a job. What job is it? Like
a VIP experience host.
Oh yes, I remember. Anyone that's done front of house will know that there's
with a different company.
Yeah, there's a lot of theatre companies, to be fair, so it could be anyone.
And they wear special coloured coats.
Yeah, so anyone that does front of house or has done or has just paid attention, you can get VIP. But like you can book VIP, and it doesn't mean that you have loads of money because it's not. There are some packages that aren't like uber expensive.
Yeah, but you still
it just is like VIP. So you like go to your own sort of
you have your own
VIP room.
Yeah.
You have a host, and you know you get certain things like you get entrees. The food is that what it's called? Entrees.
Yeah.
I know little.
And like drinks and whatnot.
And champagne or whatever, and it's just a little experience. Like I've never done it, but I would recommend doing it. I feel like we should do it for something really special.
Both our just got the same one, was it one?
I don't know, mine definitely went.
Mine just went as well.
Hello, the deal is now available.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we should book a show and do that.
We
what
really
show should we do? We said we were going to go fancy for Phantom one day. Like, go full out and wear...
Fancy for Phantom.
Fancy to Phantom, yeah.
Ball gowns
do you know what? I quite enjoyed dressing up for Les Mis last time.
Well, we're doing it again this time.
We're dressing up next week for both the shows because it's been so long. We're dressing up nice. I need to decide on a dress. I've decided on what I'm wearing for
I've
6.
kind of ended up becoming all black and I don't want that.
Oh no, don't do that. Not for Les Mis. It's a bit depressing. For 6, I'm wearing trousers.
I think I'm going to try and be colourful.
And a jacket.
6.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's
but for Les Mis, I'm going to wear a dress. I just need to decide which one.
What
The weather better
ASOS.
do it. I would buy something from ASOS, but I have no money.
That's what's really shit.
I have quite a lot of dresses that I can wear. Yeah. I just need to choose one.
I just need colourful. I
might
think
go
I might
white.
wear blue jeans.
Oh. I might go with the white one with the black dots, polka dots. So it's kind of ties and wraps.
Oh, that's quite nice actually, yeah. You can curl your hair.
I don't think I'll curl it. I'll probably get my sister to plait it or my mum to plait it. It'll be wavy.
Do makeup?
Oh, makeup? Who is she? Probs not.
I'm going to paint like your nails for each colour of the Queen.
No, the dress is for Les Mis.
Oh, you could like do like orange,
so I'll probably have
green,
for 6.
orange, green, black, and then do like purple for like the other fingers.
Maybe I'll just paint them purple.
Because then you can do like.
I'm not doing the Queen's. No, because then what do I do for Les Mis?
Blue.
I'd have to take it off.
Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue.
I'm not painting my nails twice in 2 days.
Well.
I barely ever paint them anyway.
Good point.
I just sometimes I'm like I should probably be a bit more feminine.
Oh my god, you should wear your Harry Potter earrings.
My Harry Potter earrings.
Your snitches.
For Les Mis?
Both. Quite cute.
Great, that's really random. That had nothing to do with it, but yeah. But yeah.
Just go see that show.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
It's well expensive.
I know.
I'm so down
but it's
for it.
like 2 shows basically.
Not basically, it is. It's 4 acts. But only... that's a recommendation. If you ever go and see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I personally would recommend,
double show
if you're
day.
poor like us, double show day. Do both parts on the same day. rather than splitting it between 2 days, because I just
That's
don't
2
have
days
the
of travel.
energy for that. 2 days of travel, and yeah. Then you're still like in the story. You go away for like an hour or two to Weatherspoons, have your dinner, and then go back, and you're still thinking about the first show and like the story and everything.
Is the cast the same though?
Yeah, the cast it's all the same people.
No, it could be really annoying if you went back one day and there's like someone had that holiday or they were ill and you'd like really struggle to follow it on.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I would really struggle with that. I'd be like, who are you?
I mean, they'd be in the same outfit, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I know, but I really hate it. I hate like when people aren't this, like. I hate shows.
That sounds like you don't like understudies.
No, because I like no.
I'm just saying, clarify. You know, what do you mean? Wow.
So like when like, I guess the best example is like Hamilton.
Yes.
With like, luckily they have like coloured costumes to distinguish who the characters are, but 3 or 4 of the people play like different characters.
Yes,
in
Hamilton.
the show.
Yeah, that's true.
And the first time I saw it, I was like, what the F is going on?
Who is this person? Yeah.
They kind of look vaguely different, but they're still the same person.
It's still the same actor, yeah. And especially if you know the actors from other things, so you actually recognise their face more.
Yeah.
They're not just wearing costumes. I feel like for something like that, I'd have to sit far away for Hamilton to watch and just be like, focus on the costume rather than the actual person's face.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too confusing with Harry Potter, but it's a very good show.
But you know what I mean? It would be like, it's one of the things that's not like, I love understudies. I think understudies bring so much new character and
It's
pizzazz
just
to the show.
exciting when you go and see a show like a lot of times.
Yeah, especially
Have a
if
new
it's the show you've
experience.
seen, or if it's like someone's like first, like if it's their West End debut and you get to be there for like their first
you
time
might
being
not
on
realise it at the
something.
time, but then loads of years later they could be like massive, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I saw them in their debut. They were like an understudy, and they went on, and it was their moment, and I saw that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's worth being there.
Hello? Why is everyone messaging me now?
It's always the way, isn't it? Whenever you start filming, they're like, hello?
I posted an Instagram photo. Wow, that was not English. Posted an Instagram photo yesterday evening, and I'm just still getting likes, and I mean, I'm appreciative.
I'm not going to complain.
I'm not going to complain about it, but like, not now. I
just keep saying Lucy Jones.
You keep seeing Lucy Jones. Oh yes, we have it's not my house. There's a photo frame of loads of flyers.
A mural of
and yeah, Lucy's in there. Oh, I'm so excited. Not to be a super fangirl, but like, I'm so excited. After the performance on
that was so
the
good.
One Show, which we haven't talked about because it was like this week or last weekend or whatever. The Les Mis performed on the One Show.
The Les Mis?
The Les Mis. Oh, that's like when Rachel Bellinger it was like, Colleen, my sister, is playing in The Waitress. Anyway, yeah, Les Mis cast performed on the One Show. So Lucy started off doing I Dreamed a Dream, and then it flowed into Shan doing On My Own, and then they kind of sang both it together. It was like when Carrie and Shan did it at Hyde Park,
or when
but they slightly changed it up.
And even though Bizarre did it at Western Live.
Yes, it was like that arrangement where they like changed it because the
mashup.
The thing with Les Mis is you can't, being the actor, you're not allowed to change anything. Like, it has to be. It took a lot of years for Eponine to even change that note. What is it? Oh God, I don't know the song. I've only been pretending. That one where she goes out. The pretending. It took like years. I think Carrie talked about it. I don't know if she was allowed to do it, or if she went back a few years after, or like halfway through her run she was allowed to do it, or what. But it took a lot. Les Mis is just one of those shows that they don't like you changing it up. Basically,
Which
you can't
just
riff it up.
Because I think it'd be great if they allowed that, because then someone might be able to like put something new in and be like, oh, that's really interesting.
That's the thing. It's just one of those shows. It's like, do we spoil the beauty? I think it's been going so long. I don't think you're meant to in Phantom either. I don't know Phantom very well, so I can't tell when they've changed it up. That's the thing. But Les Mis, I've seen it about 100 bajillion times, so I do know when they change it up. But anyway, so they did that, and then it transitioned. They both like sang at each other and did their own bits, and then it transitioned into One Day More with like the entire cast. But Lucy and Shan, I don't know what they were on that day, but like,
they've been rested for a year and a half. They're good to go. Their
voices, what the heck they even did with the changing it up, and like Lucy did some.
What's the other dream who come to me?
No, what was it? It was Oh, that's really annoying.
No, because that's happening.
Frick! Oh, it was so good.
Anyway, watch it. It's on YouTube.
It was so good. But now I'm just like, I knew she'd be great as Swantine, and I know she can't do those changes when she does it. But it is the concert, so you never know. But exactly. I just am so excited.
Me too. I'm weirdly tired. I had a weird.
Did you have a little bit of a moment?
I had a moment. I was suppressing the yawns, and my face is probably really disgusting. Like last 5 minutes of
You talk about something for a bit, because I need to remember this bit now. It's really bugging me.
And I know it's
no, because you're singing On My Own, and I don't want that. I dream time gone by when hope retired, life worth living. I dream that love would never die. I dream that God would be forgiven.
Wow, wow, wow.
Dog! I'm so sorry. Dog, you were doing so well.
I forgot he was even there, to be fair.
But I just dream you'll come to me, that we will give the years together. Cannot be! But that she did this bit. She was like, but there are dreams that cannot be. It's like she went up. That was horrendous. I'm so sorry. But she went up on that bit. And I just keep seeing tweets about it. And it's just making me so excited. So everyone's just like, people keep tweeting. They're like from the Waitress fandom. Hi gals, if you're listening. They probably aren't, but I think
we should just talk about this podcast episode loosely
again. But yeah, everyone's just been like, I keep thinking about dreams that cannot be. It's just really funny. Anyway, okay, I've had my moment. I've had my Lucy moment. You got your... For God's sake. Now what? Do we just continue?
Yeah. Grace and Beauty. Is he peeing?
No,
he's peeing himself. I thought he was literally pissing on the table.
I feel like I might not be in it.
I'm going to check.
I'm just going to sit here. I've had my Lucy moment. You had a Ben Platt moment.
I haven't finished my Ben Platt moment, because Ben Platt's a constant life.
Well,
funny.
I just want him to come over to the West End, to be honest.
He was rumoured to do that for Evan, but he never did.
For Evan. Yeah, I know, I saw that rumour, and then they cast Sam Tutty, which also, not complaining, I need to see him.
You haven't seen him yet,
I haven't seen Sam Tutty. I saw Marcus,
who
was phenomenal.
Oh yeah. It's one of those times that understudies are just as good as if not better than...
I mean, that's the point of the understudy. It's not that they're not as good,
no,
so they didn't get the part.
Someone
because
has
people,
to be...
I think it's
fixed it enough to...
Stop laughing. She's fine. But yeah, the point of an understudy is that they're not as good. It's just they might... I think you audition to be an understudy.
Yes.
You're like, I don't want to do the role all the time, but I would love to be first cover, understudy, swing.
Dude.
We've talked about this many times.
Yeah.
Like, you don't just audition and then not get the part and you get a consolation prize.
Yeah, not like...
If you audition
for constellation, like stars rather than consolation.
Consolation. Yeah, I realised as I said that was just wrong.
Grammar police. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Anyway, so yes, Ben Platt would have been great, but he's a bit old for the role.
Sorry,
so,
I just thought particularly I said you recently.
Oh God.
Of that person that was like, if you say specific rather than
Pacific, you said it right.
If you said Pacific rather than specific, I hope you find toast in your like butter. And I was like,
I hope you find toast crumbs in your butter. Yeah.
I love how that's like the Gen Z way of insulting you rather than like, what, you know, like...
I shanked your mum.
Rose Malotti just came out there for a second.
I don't know where that came from.
I'll shake your mum.
I don't even know what that means.
I'll stab your mum as well.
Yeah, shank's a knife, isn't it?
They're like, yeah.
Oh!
I'll stab your mum.
Shank your mum. Oh my God.
I saw TikTok for being like Gen Z's like threats of being like...
Be like, I will... misgender you.
I will call your mum a Karen.
My mum did not enjoy a Karen video I showed her yesterday. You know Karen, Kids Bop Karen, where she's like, my kids can't hear me because I'm listening to Kids Bop. Or they're listening to Kids Bop. I mean, to be fair, I did get my mum's point about it. Because if you watch the full video, you realise why she's actually having a go at the man. Because he like almost ran over her children. And obviously you don't see this, but that's what she said happened. And he's like, I am sorry. But he like... I don't know. This girl started filming her because she was being a bit of a Karen, but like she also wasn't, because he almost ran over her children.
So she's running
so
the
you'd
right.
be kind of mad. It's just the way that she comes across, that she's like, but the beat that yeah. Anyway, TikTok is a good thing.
Oh, I love TikTok. It's so good. Honestly.
Hello, dog.
I love it.
Get off!
It's been such a great way of like new theatre getting its wings into the world.
I mean, the Ratatouille benefit musical that raised loads of money for Broadway. You know, that was a TikTok musical.
It was actually for the West End as well, but it was
3 seconds. I meant shows. You were on me for 3 seconds, and now I've got fluff and hair, and I hate dogs.
Somehow glitter.
Get off.
Where did the glitter come from?
On me?
Yeah.
Oh, I live in a house of children. 5 girls, 4 girls even.
5 girls?
5 girls. We've got an extra child. There's 4 women in my house. Oh.
I thought that's the dog.
So you know that's where the glitter comes from. Little glitter in the grey. Anyway.
Hey B.
This should be the thumbnail. Where he's like climbing on me.
What's your points for the podcast today, my dude?
I wanted to talk about TikTok. Because it's really good for like even just people getting their singing out there. Not even getting it out there to try and gain something, just to sing and like have an audience.
It's so nice to see people be like
where they try something
happily,
new, being like, this is what I do in my car.
And like people will literally post like their bum notes because they know it's funny and it'll go viral. Oh. He wants your boob. He decided. He's like, no.
Are you good? Are you good?
Milo, down. Off.
Thumbnail. Down.
Off.
Down.
Off is no, it's down. It's off.
Off.
Not down.
Oh my god, Dad. Oh.
My love, my life.
No, now he's biting. Okay.
Hey, down. Hey.
Get off. See, when I push him away, he bites. This is the situation.
Because you don't push him in the right place. It's like strangulation.
I can't get my hand there. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so yes,
the TikTok.
Yeah, he what? Hey, who? Huh?
They like because there was that person that tried to do the riff in.
I don't know.
That one time I saw someone trying to do try to do something in driver's license.
That's not a musical, but that was a really good one. But I know we were perfect, but I never felt this way.
For no one.
Someone said that there should be a Taylor Swift musical, and I don't know what they'd do, but she has so many songs. They could so do it. She has so many genres in her music. Like she started off very country, and then went quite like pop, and then she did like Reputation, which was like not
rock pop.
No, it was
pop rock.
No, it was like skiddy bop stuff. Not really, but like it had that kind of beat. It didn't have like loads of instruments in it. It was like what you made me do, and had all the I don't know. Taylor Swift fans know what I mean. And then she's gone like she had Lover that was very pop. It was like
it was like sickly sweet pop.
Yeah, that. And then she's gone for like Folklore and Evermore, which is like
country.
It's not country, but it's like
it's like
you're sitting in a field and that's what you listen to.
It's like
very soft.
What's it called? There must be a word.
Cottage core is what people say.
Cottage core was like people that have
thing.
like cottage core is like the people like had like cottages and they like made them like really like they put like gnomes outside and like.
Oh, it's not a sex thing. Okay, that was something
no.
Else. Oh.
What are you thinking of?
Cottaging. That's a sex thing.
Is it?
Yeah, it
what
means
is
something.
That?
That's not what I meant. Yeah, cottagecore is like the whole vibe of like cottages and like little gnomes
like
and being
English,
really cute,
English,
like willow
gardens,
trees and
like lavender.
basically being English.
What's cottaging?
I don't know what cottaging is. We'll Google it in a bit. I can't remember. But yeah.
Not like want to know.
So
really.
a Taylor Swift musical, I think, could be a thing.
I mean, I think Ariana Grande musical would be great.
Don't think she's got enough yet.
And I think
Enough
stuff,
is all about the same thing.
Yeah, it's all about love.
Taylor Swift's music isn't. I mean, a lot of it, yes, it is to do with
love.
but
all
it's not
songs
like,
are about love at the end of the day.
Pretty much, yeah. But like, it's.
I feel like if Taylor Swift did her musical, she'd write it.
Oh, she would 100%.
It'd be a jukebox. It'd be kind of like 9 to 5 almost. Like she'd have 9 to 5 and like back with Barbie.
Loads of songs.
She'd like sprinkle 2 of it. She'd be like 2 or 3
of them in there. Shake it off and 22 in there, and then the rest she'll be like,
and then just like bonk.
What was that?
Just like she'd like spit a couple in and be like they're gonna go there, there, and there.
Also, I've learned today that Mark can't whistle. I can't do it very well, to be fair.
I can click that. I figured that one out like 4 years ago. I just did it one time and I was just like...
I did it too. You can do it a lot better than I can though. I can't believe you can't whistle. That's really annoying. Can you not, mate? No, you don't just blow out your lips. You like... Just take like a really long breath. Like, you have to really force the air through your lips. You don't just breathe in. He's too salivary. You have to moisten the lips, but not be... Oh, for God's sake. But not be like sopping wet. Jeez. And then you just go...
Show me how to whistle, baby. Whistle, baby.
Really? Oh, God. There's going to be like Gen Z musicals one day, isn't there? Because like people will be like, oh my God, 50 years ago, this was the music. So let's make something that's like this style of music. And I'll be like, no. Trap stars can get out.
Or like someone is going to try and like the new Angelo Webber.
There will be...
Because Angelo Webber because obviously he made like a pop musical, which when it came out, everyone was like,
it was pop. What's that? What was it?
I have no idea.
Oh, I watched Cats.
Yes.
Sorry.
Tell us about Cats.
Angelo Webber just... Were you done?
It was kind of done.
Okay. I watched Cats. It was streaming on the Shows Must Go On YouTube thing.
Which I highly recommend.
Yeah, follow them because they... Oh, yeah, it was like... I think it was the production, you know, with Elaine Page and all that.
Yeah.
I think it was filmed after. It wasn't like the original.
It was the 20th, I think.
No, I think it was only like 10 years after, or just under 10 years after it premiered. They filmed it, I think. But she wasn't still in it though, was she?
No.
They just came back and did it.
Did it
again. But yeah, it was for the 40th anniversary the other day, and it was very good.
Oh.
I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I've heard songs, and I'm like, but it doesn't have a story. Basically, each song is about a different cat. You're the worst. Look at that spike.
Sorry,
on the mic.
is she eating a chair?
But like, yeah, each song is about a different cat and that cat's story. But like, there isn't actually a story that is a continuous story of like the whole show. It was very good. I would go and see it, which I never thought I would say, but I would go and see it.
So what should you feel Taylor Swift in yet?
The new film. Oh yeah, the Cats film. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'd like to see what it's like now. I actually know the show because I've seen it and I've listened to the cast recording years ago, but I'd like to see what the actual film's like now. Taylor Swift and James Corden and Rebel Wilson and Jennifer what's her face Hudson.
Yeah.
Was she in it or did she just sing the song?
In it.
Oh, she is in the song.
Ian McKellen,
icon.
So, Jason Derulo's in it.
Ah, yes, Jason.
Idris Elba.
But yeah, I would like to watch it at some point. What's been like the main topic of this episode? Because we need to come up with a title.
Lucy Jones.
I'm not calling it Lucy Jones. That'd get people
Juicy
in.
Bones.
Juicy Bones. No.
So
Lucy.
theatre.
So theatre, eh? TikTok.
TikTok.
Let's talk more about TikTok and then we can call it that.
No,
we can call it TikTok theatre. I like the duet feature though. That's a fun one. Like
especially
singing,
with the Bridgerton thing. That's been really nice to see.
Bridgerton?
Like with the Bridgerton musical on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it, so I kind of steered away from that so that I didn't get any spoilers. I want to read the books.
You still haven't watched it, have you?
No, I still haven't watched it because I want to read the books, but I'm like reading something else and it's just taking forever because it's Stephen King and
you
he
watched
writes
Harry
a lot
Potter
of
like
words.
You read Harry Potter last week.
No, I didn't. I finished Harry Potter in like January. Actually. But yeah, the duet feature for like musicals and stuff is great.
Sorry.
I'm gonna end it here.
No. Can you stop eating the chair? You absolute hobo.
He's getting aggy, and I mean, dog, you just need to not, because I will...
You need to calm down. You are being too loud.
Yes.
And I'm just
Taylor Swift musical, ? That should be the title.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be a really good idea.
I also think a great idea would just be like a pop musical, a new one that's not trash.
What, like with Anne Juliet, where they've put a load of Les Mis official added to their story. Great.
Classic. Like 4 days ago, but like whatever.
Yeah, like Anne Juliet, where they just got loads of different songs. See, the thing is, I don't think it works that well because...
I mean, that one doesn't.
Because for Anne Juliet, they're all songs, they're all by different artists, so they're like a completely different style. I'd love a new artist like Taylor Swift or like Little Mix to write a musical, like write a musical, yeah. Jade from Little Mix. Jade and Perry definitely.
Jade
and Perry love a bit of musicals.
I've seen about the TikToks recently of Perry singing like musical songs. Because it's epic. She's like a proper like classic theatre.
She can get to those like high bits. What did she sing?
You need to be lovely.
What did they sing? They were singing West Side Story. I feel pretty like years ago on the bus. That's
not West Side Story.
Not West Side Story. Yes, it is.
Pretty and witty
so pretty. Yeah, it
is. Yes, it is. I'm so sorry.
Excuse me. But yeah, that would be good. Should we end it?
I mean, we can do.
Because the dog's having a bit of a fit. We need to have some lunch because it's 10 to 3.
Oh my god.
And it's just becoming a bit chaotic now, isn't it?
As per usual.
Well,
I'm going to tie it up with this then. If you could write a musical, what would you write? Let us know in the comments.
What would it be about? Yeah.
Or tweet us.
Please tweet us.
What would it be about? And
who would...
Or who would write the songs for it?
Or what kind of vibe, or anything. If you were to create a musical, what would you do? Mum wants to make a Bob Dylan one, I think. An artist, singer, like based on his songs. I think Bob Dylan is who she said. Anyway, we will see you next week with our 1 year anniversary episode.
Hey!
It's very exciting.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next week with another podcast.
Bye!
Cautiously hug.
Oh, I forgot about the cautious hugging.
Bye!